Hi, I'm Rich Wyatt. Welcome to GunsmokeGunsTV.com. Hey guys, welcome to Gunsmoke Guns TV. I'm Rich, and of course this is Bob. You know us from American Guns. Today we're not going to talk about a gun, we're going to talk about a book. Now, the most read book I know
is the Bible.
And you know what? If you haven't been reading the Bible, there's something wrong with you. You need to get in there. The Bible is basically a manual for life.
It's a handbook.
And if you're having trouble, open it up and you'll find the answer right in there. How many of you before have put together a barbecue grill? As typical men, we get it out of the box, we start putting it together, and we can't get it together. So then we go get the directions, get them out. You hear a little shooting downstairs. We're here live at Gunsmoke, and we're test firing some guns, trying to get them out to you guys.
I don't think it's the Gunsmoke's having a gun battle, is it?
No, there's no dispute. Sometimes the gunsmiths get a little persnickety down there, but they'd all be dead by now because they've been shooting for half an hour.
And it's not that far. I mean, even those guys could hit something.
So back to the Bible. You're reading the manual for your barbecue grill, and you can't get that thing together. And what do? You open up the manual, and all of a sudden it goes together. You use all the parts.
Right.
Everything you thought
most
was
of them. There's always some left over.
Couple.
Yeah.
Everything you thought was screwed up came together, and the barbecue grill works. Folks, if your life's not working, read the Bible. It'll help. Now, the Bible in a gun shop is a little bit different.
Yeah.
It's written by our friend Steve Feasted, and that's it right there, the Blue Book of Gun Values. Now, folks, this is a big book, just like the Bible. It's got a lot of information in it, good information. And if you walk in a gun shop and they don't have one of these in there,
yeah, you can't trust what they tell you.
They don't know what they're doing, do they, Bob? You know, this is the largest and best resource material, I think, available on the planet.
For firearms, it really is.
For guns, right.
It doesn't take the place of basic knowledge.
No.
But what it does, it helps you sort out that basic knowledge and apply it to different aspects of whatever you're looking at.
Helps you refresh your memory.
It does. I'm sorry, who are you?
All right, this is the thing. You can have this information inside you, but sometimes it's tough to get it out to your fingertips or to your lips.
When you need it.
And so you pop this book open, it's going to give you an idea. Now I'm going to tell you, there's values in here. Some of you say, well, I don't think the values are, okay, great. You know what? If you can sell it for more, sell it for less. If you're foolish, if you can sell it for more, sell it for more. If you want to sell it for less and you're foolish enough to do so, go ahead. But this gives you the parameters. The biggest problem you have is figuring out what percentage the gun is.
Yeah,
Isn't that the problem?
It is. It really is. And it depends on the gun. A gun made in 1740 and 50% to me is worth more than a gun made in 1940 at 100%. Forgetting the relative collector's values, just the basic value, because it's an older gun. It's had 200 years of wear, which the 1940 gun doesn't have.
Absolutely, and you're looking at that when you buy something. So if you don't have one of these books, now they come out with a new one almost every year, not quite.
I think about every year.
About that. But he makes some issues instead of year-dated books, so it gives them some leeway to move around. But I'm going to tell you, it's a great resource to keep these and to go back and look at what it was worth in 1985 compared to what it's worth in 1995, 2005, and today. So this book just continues to grow. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And one of our crowning jewels was the fact that a couple of copies ago, this issue of this book right here, Steve put Gunsmoke Guns in there,
right? Because
some of the stuff we're making, and we appreciate that, Steve. Thank you very much. Steve's been a big help to me all the way through my career, and I know Bob, you too.
Yeah, his guidebooks are invaluable.
Yeah, he's got not just stuff on guns; he also does guitars and other things. So if you look up Blue Book of Gun Values, you'll find everything that they've got there on the web. This is some great stuff. And if you go into a gun shop and they got one of these and it's brand new, crispy like this, and they're trying to find a thing in there, you're in the wrong place. Go to a place where a guy can flip it open, just like in your Bible at church. If you can't find Matthew in the book, then you don't know what you're doing. Same thing here. Right. If you can't find Colt in this book, you got issues, buddy. If you can't find Ruger, which is not really the most collectible gun in the world,
No.
It's not under Ruger, folks. I'm not going to tell you. You got to go look for yourself
Yeah, right.
to see what it's under.
Yep.
Right?
That's exactly right.
And if you can't, and some of it is difficult. There are some guns that are hard to find.
Well, the more rare the gun, the harder it is to find, but the
That's
more
right.
valuable the information is.
That's
for
right.
the exact same reason.
This book will tell you when it was made. It'll tell you what it's worth. It'll tell you a little bit of history about everything.
Variations, a lot of stuff.
This is a great investment, folks. If you're going to be buying guns, if you think you're one of those guys that wants to go out and get into guns, go out and spend the $50 to get yourself a blue book of gun values, printed up by Steve Feistad
Yep.
up in, where are they? Minnesota.
Minnesota. Yeah.
Minnesota.
Hey.
All right. Thanks for watching. Make sure you get one of these books. You can order it online from Blue Book of Gun Values, or you can find Steve at any great collector show. He is a true gentleman and a guy you want to meet. Thanks a lot for printing this, Steve. Bob and I greatly appreciate
Yep.
it.
Thanks.
And we appreciate you guys watching today. Thank you so much. And don't forget to get your opportunity to subscribe at no cost to you to GunsmokeGunsTV.com. Tell all your friends about it. Once we get up to a certain number of viewers, we are going to start blowing stuff up again. Update, you're not going to believe this. We just talked to you about the Blue Book of Gun Values. I walked up front and I got my brand new copy of the Blue Book of Gun Values in the mail. Right on the cover, a beautiful Colt Single Action Army vintage gun, ivory stocks, gold, nickel, engraved. Can't beat that, can you? Wait a second. What's that behind it? $250,000 worth of gold. Steve, this is one of the best covers ever, but the only way it would be better is if my mug was on there. Nah, I'd rather have this. So guys, this book's only $50, $49.99. Go to bluebookofgunvalues.com and order yours today. I know you don't have the new one because I just got it hot off the press and I'm on the A-list, which I'm happy about. The other cool thing is, if you look inside here, Gunsmoke is listed. We're so excited about that. Thank you, Steve. Guys, go out, get your Blue Book of Gun Values. This is the Bible of guns. History and value in one tiny little package, $49.95.